there, YouTube. Welcome to
Oh my gosh.
welcome to Sunday.
That was a camera.
Well,
That was a camera. So if anything, I'm good.
well, so much for the introduction. This is my grandson, Lucas. Say hello to YouTube. Say hello.
Hello.
Well, that was the end of the introduction, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
I had a little thing planned out here in front of the old cedar mill that is smelling incredible. Let's see, come on, Smells, get in the microphone and push your way out through the people's computers. Well, you never know with kids, do you? So we take off and I'm not even out of the driveway, and he goes, I like this. So I've taken him on plenty of rides on little dirt bikes and stuff, pit bikes and CT90s and things of that nature, but he's never been on a street bike, and I thought I was going to be his first street bike ride, but his stepfather has a friend that took him around the block there in Longview on I'm not sure what that was. It's either a Kawasaki or a Honda. I don't remember. I remember seeing a Facebook picture. Ooh, Facebook picture. But anyway, Kelly had a friend over and her two boys. So the three boys were all out horsing around having a good time. So we're like crazy late. We're gonna be out at the.
I wish Shawn to have a dirt bike so I can just go like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah. But anyway, we're gonna be out at the threshing bee like no later than like 10. Well, now it's 12:55. So I drove by there yesterday during the windstorm and the rain and everything. You'll see of course, the wind's blown most of it away. Excuse me. Already, but it looked like a war zone out here. All the pieces of trees and limbs and everything laying on the ground. It looked pretty crazy out here yesterday when I was riding around. It rained several times yesterday, but the wind was so heavy that when it stopped raining, the wind would dry it out almost immediately. It was crazy. So I got a brake, and I finally set the sag to where I wanted it, which turns out to be 5 turns in. Gives me the right sag. I've already taken it for a good long ride yesterday. Actually, I rode it a couple of times. I did a couple more recordings riding at slower speeds because I concentrated more on higher end stuff. Here's some of the war zone area here. I concentrate on the higher speed stuff, and it always ends up lacking in that loafing around like you do when you're just goofing off. So I had to do a couple of runs with that, and oh man, is it so much smoother at slower speeds. I've had to do that with all the bikes I've flashed. You know, out there?
Yeah.
Those are cows laying down.
Okay.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So you having fun back there?
I wish I would have a cow call. Oh, like, come on, cows. Oh.
Yeah, I think your grandmama wants some cows. But the problem is, when it comes time to, you raise them and do the deed, I think it'll be too much of a pet. That's what's been the hold off so far. It's like them horses are more of a pet than anything else. Very large, very expensive pets. So Sophie, we don't know what happened, but she got all excited when Kelly and Lucas came home last night. She's running around out there. Next thing you know, she's dragging her butt around. She throws something out on her back, and literally it paralyzes her back legs. She has to drag her legs around, and it'll last a couple of weeks, and then she'll start walking on it again. But damn it, she done it again. And you're talking about a nightmare. You got to take her potty, just wrap a bath towel underneath her hind area and just kind of walk along with her, and she'll go out and do her business. But the problem is, you know, well, Kelly will be off for a couple of days, but when we go to work, how do we deal with that, you know? Because she can't take herself potty. Oh, it's beautiful out here, even though it looks like it could rain at any moment. Same way, we're going to drive by the threshing bee. I figure we'd take the opportunity to take him for a ride. His first ride on a Harley. But dang it, it's not his first motorcycle or street bike ride. So I can't claim fame to that. Whoa. Got somebody just rearing up on me back here. I mean, there's no way this guy can't tell there's a kid on the back of the motorcycle. I know he's got a pink helmet on, but Kelly's got a small head and the helmet's maybe like a half a size too big. He could go with a size smaller helmet, but it's tight enough that it's safe, and we're gonna take it very, very calm and easy. I'm not gonna do anything weird. But like this butthead behind me here that come running up behind me, that's the unfortunate thing. I can't control what other people do.
That's where Nanny used to work.
Yes, it is. She ran that thing for a couple years, didn't she? That's what she did during the off time from Pro Caliber during the economic downturn, recession.
Engines are going to be very super hot after this.
What's that? What are you going to be after?
Engine's going to be very super hot after this.
Oh, yeah. They get hot when they run, don't they? Yeah, it'll be all hot. You'll hear the exhaust clicking and all kinds of stuff. An old boy with a load of 4x4s. See if we can keep this Ford off my butt here without having to do something stupid myself. But anyway, welcome to a dual vlog with my grandson Lucas. So is this fun so far, Lucas?
Ooh.
Is that a yeah? Or was that a yeah?
What does that even mean? Look at that big giant tractor.
Yeah, this guy's always got tractors out front, but they're all at he takes them all to the threshing bee this time of year, or this weekend. So tell everybody how old you are, Lucas.
7.
Wow. It's crazy how fast time goes by with grandkids. You know, one minute you're surprised because they can walk and talk and all that kind of cool stuff, and next thing you know, they're a regular little human being with you can have a conversation with and all that kind of good jazz. It's supposed to be that is some rain in them clouds right there. I just hope they're not sneaking this way, because that could make...
It's clear right here, but it's gonna start raining over there.
Yeah, that's without question rain right there. I can see it pouring down. It might be sneaking its way over towards our house. When I first started to pull the bike out, it was sprinkling. But a little sprinkle ain't gonna hurt nothing. A downpour, wet roads and a downpour is what ruins the motorcycle. A sprinkle is A-OK. But you look at a cloud like that, that one looks like she could she could do some damage. It's raining out there in the mountains over there around St. Helens. St. Helens is sitting right back there, but she's several.
That's a nice kind of, actually when it has that little dirt spot, that means there's like a bunch of growing.
Ah.
But usually is.
All the, what is that, starlings it looks like. But anyway, I was going to say St. Helens is buried several cloud layers deep back there somewhere.
Rabbits also like lettuce and carrots.
Rabbits like lettuce and carrots?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like there's a decent amount of people out there still. I was just afraid with the storms and everything yesterday, because I drove by here at 5:30 and a lot of people don't stay the night here, the vendors and stuff, so they pack their stuff up and bail out. Look at all that nice gravel. We'll take it easy through that, huh? What do you think of that? There, Mr. Oh, man. That thing could very well be coming right at us there, Lucas. That is some dumping rain right there. And I see overspray coming out. Wow, we could get wet. Oh, yeah. Wow, there's a lot of vendors missing. I mean, a lot of vendors missing. A bunch of them must have bailed out. Wow, that's amazing how many of them are not there. That's crazy. But still, it'd be fun to go out there and, well, you want to go out there and look at the tractors and stuff with Grandmama? Lucas?
That's what it was. A tractor race.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what
it's a tractor pull.
That's what she was talking about.
Yeah. Now if we can just, because that rain, because I live on the other side of the river, almost straight across here, somewhere thereabouts anyway. So I was going to take you around the whole road thing there, but I think we're gonna get wet as it is. If it's not raining, we'll take you through the park. How about that? You know that little lake that we've taken you to down the road from our house?
Yeah.
I know that Grandma's taken you and Hayden there a couple of times. So it's pretty cool having walkie-talkies in the helmet, huh? Lucas?
What?
I said it's kind of cool having walkie-talkies built right into the helmet, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see it now. He's going to want me to go walking around the house with the helmets on. What are you doing back there? Nobody leaning off the side of the boat like that. You're liable to fall in. Yeah, that could very well be hitting my house right now, which is not good because that means the roads will be wet, and that does more damage than anything. You all right back there?
Yeah.
And you're squirming around. You're making me nervous. And he's so small I can hardly see him. Are you okay in the wind?
Actually, I closed the case.
Ah, put the shield down. Man, after them 2 runs yesterday, this thing runs so smooth at slow speeds. It did exactly like all my other Harleys have done that I've used the super tuner on. You know, you focus on getting all the performance there, and then you don't pay a lot of attention around those low RPM kind of loafing speeds, which you do surprisingly often. Now you remember when I make these runs, it doesn't change any of that. That stuff is all set. It's only going to make changes where it sees that it needs to make changes. And it made some, on the first run, it made some substantial changes. There was a few hits there in the lower RPM, lower throttle positions that were like 5.5%.
I'm laying on you.
Yeah, you want to kind of get it to a point where it only makes like 0.5% or less change throughout the chart.
He's turning that way.
And then on the second run, I think the biggest change I had was like a 1.1%. And it was I got back at like 7:30, and sunset is now just broke under the 8 o'clock mark. It was 8:57 last night. So we're slowly working our way towards winter here. But with the cloud...
Looks like I should be the one driving.
Yeah. Well, that'll happen soon enough, trust me. Way sooner than you think.
What?
I said that'll happen soon enough.
I put the thing up now.
Ah. What's weird, he must be tucked in behind me well enough. I don't hear the wind in his helmet. And the other thing I had is at slow speeds when you're just lightly feathering the throttle when I'd roll off and on, like making just little tiny corrections. She'd go blah, 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 blah. Not all the time, but enough that you could tell it wasn't right. Oh, we're 25 now. Let's
Hey, look, I'm flying a plane. Cool. Okay.
You having fun?
Yeah. No better. They had a pool.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that didn't have pools that now have pools this year. It was a hot son of a gun.
I like hot dogs the best.
You like hot dogs the best?
Yeah. Hot tub. Hey,
Listen to
that's
that.
where he went last night.
Just consistently roll off, and it's just a nice brrr, no cackling, no bucking. Yeah, it's funny how you know, after you get things set to where you want, now you need to ride it in those little spots where you spend a surprising amount of time. It actually looks like it could be raining in those trees right there. But I'm gonna throw caution to the wind here, and because I gotta go up and then head east up 505. You wanna go by the park right quick?
What?
You wanna go by the park right quick?
What is that?
You don't know what a park is?
Oh, yeah. Go play at it?
Well, no, we don't have time for that because I think we're about to get wet. I think there's a real good chance of it. You might get your first experience riding on a motorcycle in the rain. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Don't really have much thought on that one, huh? Man, these shocks are so nice. When you're driving along, it's just like a normal motorcycle. Look how green that water is. That is stunningly beautiful. Oh man, that's nice. Let's do our usual little ride down to the boat ramp thing here right quick.
Right down it?
Oh no, we're not going to go all the way down it. We're just going to drive down here to it.
Ew. We're not going to go down it or we might fall. Oh my god, somebody's fishing. Where did his rod go? I don't see his rod. Where is it?
That's pretty cool, huh? There must be
I need
some algae growing in there. That's usually what turns that water that beautiful green. I don't care, but because it's
That's turning
just
green.
beautiful. Just beautiful. That's so pretty out there, makes you want to go swimming, doesn't it, Lucas? See the
That
Canadian
does.
geese? See the Canadian geese way back there? They're just
Yeah.
about to go behind the little island out there.
Yep, I see them. Waddle.
There's some mallard ducks right there.
Oh,
And I see some other ducks over there. I don't know if it's geese or just ducks. Too far away to see.
look at them. No fairy gets to go in above. Uh-oh.
Well, we'll just take a swing through the park area since we're down here and we're risking getting wet anyway. And I haven't made my 40-minute video yet. Oh, I tried this yesterday. This is my old
in the allergy water too.
iPhone 4S and 5 RAM mount that I can squeeze the 6 Plus in, and it holds it perfectly fine. You gotta watch these things. You can bounce the frame off of these things.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna drive you up here and turn around up in the parking lot. What do you think of that? Is that pretty cool?
Oh, we can't go in there.
Yeah, I can't drive in there. Oh, you get going slow in the sun. It gets warm, doesn't it? Well, this Harley jacket is surprisingly warm. The vents work. Oh, wow, look at all the Canadian geese there, Lucas.
Oh my God, look at all of them.
Yeah, that's a bunch of them there, isn't it?
Yeah. Geez, I feel like I'm gonna go scare them off.
Look at the mallards just kind of wandering through the crowd, going, you're on my beach. You guys are just passing through on your winter migration. It's weird, you pass some poles and you get the sound reflection off of them. You get this whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Oh, I just felt the first sprinkle on my face. Lucas, that is really, really loud.
Open.
Now, coming out of this thing, these are a little sharper. I think I rode you guys through here on the 72 and hit it, the low and hit it, and I was not too terribly long ago the iron. And every time I talk about how the front suspension will collapse and you'll hit the frame underneath there. Lo and behold, bam! I do it right off with the iron. Talking about how slow you got to go over these things. And it goes bonk. It hits that weird that shape thing where those little jacks will go underneath them. I mean, it's perfectly shaped. It's got that almost dog bone shape to it, you know?
Yeah.
And the jack just fits right in that little cubby and lifts them right up. I used to have one of those with that top on it and have no idea what happened to it. Probably left it at a shop somewhere. But anyway, how that kind of protrudes down, that's where it hits. Man, am I loving these shocks. It's amazing what a different motorcycle it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't horrible or anything before, but it was just that never-ending reminder that you're riding a bike with short rear suspension. And what was annoying is the forks would soak up everything, and then the rear was like stiff and short. And now it's like the shocks it's almost like they got a foot of throw to them. I mean, it's nowhere near that, but the bike never. I mean, you can hit some pretty good bumps, and everything goes nice and smooth. And the nice thing is now I have sag in it, which I had no sag before. So you're always riding topped out. So when the tire drops in a hole, the whole bike has to drop in it. There's nothing left in the suspension to drop in the hole.
I see a car catching up to us.
Yeah, I see that too. I just hope he sees my turn signals here. It still just amazes me how fancy that place was, and how it just looks like a shack now. Almost looks like somebody's living in that barn. Looks like it could have been an old Grange hall almost, doesn't it? I can feel the damp coolness coming. Look at that old Monte Carlo. It's funny, when I was a kid, I used to think those were really, really cool. Yeah, this is a pretty rough road through here. Yep.
Oh my goodness, there's speed bump.
Yeah, this is like riding down a speed bump road, huh? Well, it takes time to break these progressive shocks in. I think the rule of thumb is 1,000 miles, but my iron at about 500 miles was hugely better, and about 800 miles they were perfect, and they've been perfect ever since. So I know once I get some miles on these, they'll even work better. They feel like they have just a touch too much compression damping at first, and then once they break in, that goes away, and it just smooths out the ride so much better. And now the compression kicks in when you hit a sudden bump. The suspension just does what it's supposed to do. What are you doing back there, Lukey?
I'm making a noise.
Oh, look at that. That was wet pine needles, or not pine needles, but fir needles. That just probably tossed some junk up in the undercarriage.
Okay, I need close.
So that cloud, hopefully it stayed east enough that it passed over us. Are you okay back there? You're floundering around again.
Yeah.
Is your butt comfortable and everything?
Yeah.
Hell,
Feels like it's gonna. That's pretty close to the ground.
Oh, wow! Look how wet this is. I think that cloud might have passed over right here. Ooh, this is awfully wet. Well, the old Glide had to experience a wet road sooner or later. What's really bad is riding through those pine needles. That stuff just gets into every nook and cranny. Oh yeah, that cloud flat hit right here. It looked like it was over in this area. It definitely was. So, what I was telling you guys about the wet road, here we are. But it's not horribly wet, so. Boy, you talking about something slippery?
Turning.
Are you getting bored and entertaining yourself back there?
No.
No?
Getting. Yeah. Really over the one yellow thing?
Did I go over the yellow line?
Yeah.
That's not good, huh?
Not
Look at
good.
that. The tree fell right there. Somebody come through here and hacked her all up.
Oh, yep. Well,
Fourth gear at 28 miles an hour. That's lugging a lot.
oh my gosh, I feel like I can touch my feet on this. I did.
That's pretty.
I'm touching. I'm touching.
All right, just don't kick my bags. That's all I ask. You see over there?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool,
I
huh?
really want to go swimming in it, but yuck water.
Yeah, the water does look a little yucky, doesn't it? Holy moly.
Let's go.
That's pretty cool, huh, Lucas?
Yeah. I hit my foot when you started going. Hey, you better come back here. Oh. 1, 2, 3.
I wonder if anybody checked the mail yesterday. Oh, you know what? I did. On one of my rides.
Do you feel this?
What is that? Is that your head?
No, my glass.
Oh, well, that's... Your head's in the helmet, so... Oh, yeah, that nasty rain cloud. She passed right through here. We were just literally right down the road here when we first took off. Bet you it's wet in there as well.
I like going uphill.
Are the uphills cool? Yeah, uphills are real fun on motorcycles, isn't it? You can feel the torque. Feel the power of the bike, huh? I keep off and on getting this little whiff of what smells like a coolant leak on a bike or car. One thing's for sure, I don't have to worry about it coming off of this thing. This is not one of the twin-cooled Harleys. Oh, you know what I bet it is? This coat still has kind of a chemical smell. I'm probably getting a mixture of that. Well, Lucas, every time I've gone for a ride in the last few days, I've seen deer walking along the road, and I take you with me and none. Which is, I'm sure a good thing. I would hate to hit a deer with you on the back.
Oh my gosh, leave in my face.
The old Serengeti ain't looking so Serengeti-ish right now, is she? Look at them old trucks and tractors out there, Lucas. Is that cool? I would tell you about the V12, but I don't think any of that would mean much to you right now. Oh man, that smells good. Do you smell that, Lucas? Did... that smells good, doesn't it? Yeah. He's got the, yeah. Anyway, where I let you guys go so often here, I'm at the end of Kangas here. I'm gonna bail out on you. So let me jump off here right quick. All right, don't let go of me. I'm gonna hop off for a second, okay?
Okay.
Just stay right there. All righty. Well, look up at me there, Lucas. Lucas. Say bye to YouTube.
Bye.
Say bye, everybody.
Bye.
So from Kangas Road and State Route 505, me and Lucas are going to bail out on you. So thanks for going on this crazy long ride. 34 minutes. It'll be 35 by the time I say my final goodbye. Well, anyway, I appreciate you guys riding along. on a sunny and yet rainy day. So I hope you guys have had a great weekend.
Are we gonna turn that way?
Yeah, we're gonna go up the highway here to the house.
I see a car.
All right. So we'll talk to you guys later. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you later now. Bye-bye.
Let's go.